Welcome to Maranatha Call. I'm Micah Cooley. I want to give you guys an encouragement today. A little bit of a follow-up to my last video on when I was talking about, the more normal the day feels, all the more so look up, because of what Jesus said in all over the Gospels. When he was talking about his coming, he said, "You don't know the day or the hour, whether it's morning or evening or midday." And there's a very familiar phrase, and it's probably the most known when it comes to his coming, his appearing. And it's where he says, "No man knows the day or the hour." And unfortunately, what I've run into most is that people take that to mean, because we can't know the day or the hour, let's not even worry about it, let's not even think about it. But very clearly, Jesus told us that because it's the opposite. Because we don't know the day or the hour, all the more so we have to watch. See, he says in Matthew 24:42, "Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come." And again, same chapter, he says, "So you also must be ready, because the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him." So every day, and I feel the urgency that it is going to be very, very soon. I don't know what day or night it's going to be, but I know it's the season. We look around and we see people, the culture around us it's the days of Noah, it's the days of Lot. People are marrying, drinking, giving in marriage. They're living life without a thought to his coming. So I wanted to leave you with a couple verses from 1 Peter chapter 4. They're ones that were mentioned by J.D. Farag in a recent message, and they just really, really spoke to me personally, and I think they're something that we all should be considering, because when we feel the urgency, when we know his coming is so close, immediately we're going to ask ourselves, what can we be doing? How can we get people in before it's too late? Well, listen to these verses. Chapter 4, starting in verse 7. "The end of all things is near. Therefore be alert and of sober mind, so that you may pray." We talk to people when we're given opportunity to try and warn people, but the most powerful thing is targeted prayer for our families, our neighbors, anyone around us. We're called to pray for them because it's the Spirit who does the work in their hearts. He can use us as an instrument, but prayer is the most powerful tool right now to get people in before it's too late. And in verse 8, "Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sins." And I think this is one of the most important things the church needs to get right now. We as Christians love one another deeply. In John, Gospel of John, there's even a song that's off this verse. "They will know we are his disciples by our love for one another." Unfortunately, there's a lot of what I would call friendly fire in the church. We're using the sword of the Spirit without the Spirit, and it's like friendly fire. We're in a battleground right now, and that's the purpose of this channel. It's what comes out of that is to encourage one another, our brothers and sisters. Right now, in this hour, this difficult hour, the ending of all things is upon us, and we need to encourage one another and get each other through. So God bless you guys. Keep looking up.